What's up everyone, it's Demolition Derby for Life. I'm doing another update video on the model cars. I recently bought some model cars, probably about a month or so ago now, and I've been laid off for work for the year, so to kill time till spring comes around and also derby season, I've been building more model cars. As you may remember, I built the Ghostbusters car. This one was the first one that I built. The second one I built was the Jurassic Park truck. Now thinking about it, I should have actually made it into an actual truck and not a derby truck, because then the truck would have went really well with the trailer. The next model car is the Gremlin. Building it, I didn't really know what I wanted to paint it as, but the theme I'm going for is the Hulk theme. I am gonna add like more decals and stuff on it. I just kind of lost interest in it. I did use this green paint, which becomes very sticky when first applied, but this has been sitting for about a week now and it's nice and dry and smooth, and it has a really nice shine to it, so it turned out pretty good. I will add, in like Sharpie marker, I will add like the Hulk's face and like the fist and stuff, and maybe some other things too, but this is how I went with it at first. I'm not really liking it, but it could be worse. The next model car that I built was the Easy Does It Racing. A bunch of you may know that if you watch my channel. A bunch of you may know that this is Paul Cox. This is usually his paint design, black and green. I didn't have the right kind of green, but I went with what I had, and then I got his logo on here. I 1-800-QUIT-NOW. His number 64. If you can kind of see on the inside, I do have a cage in it. Frosty built. I tried to get it as close as I could to his like his paint design and builds. I really did try my hardest. Trying to see if I can get a good look on the inside. I actually put a gas tank in the back here. I didn't put a gas tank protector in. I know I probably should have, but oh well. Komatsu. Tires are actually ones that I bought. These are the closest ones that I have to derby tires, so that's what I used for this. I did not glue the hood down because be careful. Headers custom built. Focus. They actually turned out pretty nice. Motor's nice and shiny. I didn't have a bumper for the front of this, and out of one of the kits that I bought, which was pretty much a parts kit, I got this mean looking bumper out of there, and it turned out pretty cool. This one actually rolls, which is not very well, but still rolls. It's kind of nice. But yeah, the next one I did was the Mad Cow Car 103. I can't think of his YouTube channel. Just give me a second, guys. Alright, after looking on my phone. His derby channel is Derby Guy 103 or Derby Man 103. I actually really liked his paint designs, and one of my buddies actually that derbies from many years, they always painted their cars like, or their truck. They did mod trucks, and they always painted it like a cow, and they always called it Mad Cow. And I don't know, I just thought it would look really cool to paint it the same way as him, Derby Man 103. I got pretty close to what it's supposed to look like, or how he usually paints it. I don't really want to paint or do a model car where it's all smashed up. I know I probably should, I mean derby cars and whatnot, but I do like to do the vehicles as like they're just before they go into the ring. I like to actually paint them up to look really cool. Got the one header out. Probably should have went a little bit more forward with it, but how it's sitting right there worked out pretty nice. But there's the Mad Cow car. Spin it around. And this one I actually put a gas tank protector in. There is no gas tank, sadly. I do have to build, or not build, I had to find some gas tanks and whatnot. Basically none of these vehicles have gas tanks in them, but oh well. Yeah, the cage is turned out pretty nice. This car actually rolls too. I'm trying to make sure that all these cars roll really nice. It kind of sucks that they don't. And I know you guys probably have noticed I use too much green paint, and I'm actually gonna kind of cut that out a little bit, and I'm gonna focus more on different colors so that they all don't look the same. But right now I got two that are built for me like how I wanted them. Well, actually three. This one I'm kind of going it off of the Derby Lawnmower, but yeah. And then two YouTube channels. I will be doing a Zach's Workshop car, and I will also be doing Demolition Missions. I will do his green Lincoln as one of the cars, and I will also do for Zach's Workshop I'll do his burn barrel. Those are the two cars that will be painted on a couple more cars that I have not started yet, but I will do. And the final car that has been finished is this car. This is actually my dad's very first derby car, how he painted it. He actually has a trophy right here. This is when they did cars back in the day where it was just chain and move the gas tank. That's all they did. They did no cage, they did nothing. And so me, I actually put in a cage to make it stand out a little bit more and look a little bit cooler. I went into more detail in it, but of course his car didn't have all these spots, and I couldn't get all the small names and stuff on it. I couldn't go in that much detail. The tires do not spin, sadly. Oh well. But I did go into really good detail. Free fall fantasy, that says 1-800-325-JUMP. That is actually a sponsor that my dad had. He wrote down Hammer Down on the back of the car. And back in the day, he was with the racing crew, Brew Crew Racing. I didn't add racing because it wasn't on the hood, but this is actually was or still is. I'm kind of joining it myself, but this was the crew that he was in. It was Brew Crew Racing. They back in the day they had probably about 20, not 20, about 10 guys, 10 to 15 guys. They all derbied. They all worked on cars and did cars, and now it's down to a handful, about that many, about five, as many as I can fit on one hand. It kind of sucks that this sport is dying, but it's not because of not finding cars. If you go to Demolition Mission's page, he definitely has a good, or like he just did a good topic on demolition derbies. He gave a really good explanation on what's happening to the sport, and I completely agree with them, 100%. But I hope this sport does last many years yet, like till I die, or even when I have kids and whatnot. I hope this sport's still around for them. But this is kind of like a memento thing for my dad. His first car turned into a model car. And this one I'm actually the most proud of. This one I like the most. This one turned out really nice. But yeah. Oops. But there you go, guys. There's 4 more model cars that I've finished. I know you guys have already seen these 2. This one, I think out of all these, this one and this one are like tied for top 1. And then the rest are ranked from like how much time I put into them and whatnot. But this one I actually took a little while to figure out and whatnot. Like I probably spent a good hour just trying to figure out how I wanted to do it and whatnot, and it's very time consuming. And then I'm also got 3 more that I'm starting. I got this yellow one here. This one will be a taxi car, and I'm gonna do checkered spots all the way along the sides, and maybe maybe one row on top I'll do something. And then maybe I'll try to make something up where it says taxi on top, or it will say crazy taxi or something. This one here, I did start painting it for I can't think, for SpongeBob, but I don't know, that's just too much details and stuff in that one car, and I don't think I can paint that small, but we'll see. Maybe I'll change my mind. But otherwise, I might turn this one into the burn barrel. Or I gotta see what else I have left up there. Oh, actually, I might do SpongeBob with this one. And this one, I don't know. I might do it as an army car or something. Paint a star on it, or a couple stars on the side. Big old white star. And then paint these like a different color, and just add like an army theme to it. But there you go, guys. Those are the last 3 that I've started to build. I'm just kind of letting the paint dry, and then I'll do more details into it. But yeah. Also, let's see what I got left. I do have one over there that I will probably do for demolition missions. The one that's right on top there, that one will be for demolition missions, and this one will be for there we go. This one I'll do for burn barrel. And then I have one more. Well, this one is actually old car. I might turn that one into like an old derby car or something. Maybe I'll even just do it as a model car, paint it pink or something. And then this one I'll do for something else that I have not thought of yet, for paint designs and whatnot. I still will do that one as a derby car. But there you go, guys. I am going to do another video, which will be after this one is posted up. I will do another video on the giveaway. But thank you guys for watching all my videos. I really appreciate it. I am going to start doing more, a little bit more. I'm going to try to post more. I'm going to start working on the Derby lawnmower, and I'm also got a race coming up February 3rd here in Minnesota. It's on the ice, and I will have to do see if I can get that car running, my race car. But also I might do a cold start video of the Deadpool car. I'm gonna get that one, do a cold start video on that and see if I can get it running, because that's got to be pulled in the shop and get ready to get finished, stripped down, and so I can start on the Ghostbusters car. That one's going to be running here in a little while. I just got to throw a motor in it and it'll be good to go. But thanks again, guys, for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. I love you guys, and we'll catch you guys later.